Okay, we got this guy sent in by one of our regulars, Marshall James. Um, we got a little bit of work to do this one. This one's pretty cool, though. It's an old Excalibur SSB, and it's been pretty well taken care of. I'm going to show you guys some stuff before I get started on here. When it came, the speaker was kind of hanging. We mounted that back, but we got some plans for this radio. What's going to happen is he's going to get a Super Duty module in the back, and maybe we're going to change his power supply. I don't know. We've been having issues with that in these kind of radios, so these older ones. So we're gonna, part of it is because the switch bank sticks out, and I found a way around that, but there's still an issue with some of these chassis. Just don't old chassis don't like having that switch mode sitting in here. So we're gonna address that problem when we get to it. This was pretty cool though for the time. Somebody took the time. This is added. This is added. Okay, now if you're going to add big, now I've been showing you guys videos before, big gaudy stuff added in your radio that don't do any good. This does good. Okay, that 8-volt regulator needs this heat sink. It keeps it nice and cool. This AM power regulator needs this heat sink. And then they have volted the transistor already. Okay, which is fine on the single dude because this thing's swinging about 30 PEP, which is fine. But that's about the limit on a single transistor output. But all the work that's in here has been done pretty nicely. So it's got an issue. I think maybe we might have to change one of these crystals here. I'm going to see when I get in there. The clarifier is definitely goofy. We're going to change this clarifier and take a good look at this face because this radio is getting a dramatic facelift in addition to a couple of upgrades. So hang around, check it out. Okay. Now, upon further inspection, we're a little more awake today. I'm going to find out crystal's not so much a problem with this guy's sideband. It's more like soldered. I just noticed some more. We're going to go back over this mixer circuit, this PLL circuit right here. Can't see my camera real well. We're going to go through all that again. But it's stable enough now I can do something else. And I know where I got to go back to. But next what we're going to do is, well, the next thing we're going to do is right here. Do you see this guy right here? That is right, and this is your clarifier. What's on the back of that speaker? A big, fat, unshielded magnet. Class, why is this a bad idea? Alright, so we're going to jerk that out of there. We're going to send it back with the radio with them, but this is what's supposed to be in there. And this is what my man's going to get. And it'll fit, you see, fit issues. This will fit properly and be shielded. Look at the back, there's no ferrite exposed. It's shielded, and really you don't have enough cojones on this board to really drive that speaker. It's here, we're gonna fix it. Then this is coming out now. The 10-turn clarifier, which goes in here, is quite a bit larger. I haven't pulled it out yet, but let me pull one out. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull it right out. Just like a grab. Made in China. Imagine that. Let's see what we got here. Well, this is a 2K, but I'll have to go through the box. I need this for another job anyway. So I just want to give you a look at how big the potentiometer is itself. Okay. Do you see the size of this big blue guy? It's got to go in here. Do you see the difference? It's way bigger than that one. Now, the reason for that being relevant is, do you see how short this shaft is? I can't panel mount this back here. So what we've had to do on these is when we remove this, I'm going to have to section this out with my Dremel to make room. And in the end, this will be mounted to the panel, which is a little bit of a part of a surprise on this radio. So wait, the panel's coming. Keep your britches on. So we're going to get this in here, get that done. That's going to be locked on TXRX all the time. This Excalibur had some neat features. The AB switch for the antenna, which works good now. It was a little crackly on the scope. This guy's coming out. He's going to have a 10-turn clarifier on there. And quite a few other changes. So here we go. We're going to fix a few silliness problems and get after it. Now just some strategic cutting. We've got that sectioned out, nothing else cut up. It's wired for transmit, receive, slide all the time. That's gone. This switch is no longer in there. And now we're going to throw the 10 turn in. Alright. Here we go. We're going to change this with the 10 turn. Now we've got it sectioned out. That's good to go. The locked, unlocked clarifier is set on unlocked. And now we're going to wire up the 10 turn. A 10 turn does not wire the same as a normal potentiometer. On a normal one, the swiper is in the middle normally, and it swipes from this contact to this contact. There you go. Big fat finger out of the way. Swipes from this contact to this contact. It's in the middle. Oh, on these, the swiper is the back. Turned all the way down, which would be this contact, is actually this guy in the middle. And then all the way clockwise is going to be this one. So I guess we can just double check that. So just turn all the way down. And it's a good thing we're checking it because I'm backwards. Turn all the way down. See yellow and white, or yellow and orange. And there it is. We got it there. So now this turned all the way down. Should be from here, if I remember correctly, to here. And it is. So now we're going to tin. We're going to tin the leads on the 10 turn. And then, with all of that silliness being said, we know the orange one is going to be first. And I want you to know the wires are half J whopper. The orange one's going to be first. That goes to the swiper. Or no. I put it on the swiper. The orange one goes to number 1. So there's our turned all the way down. Yep, there's our turned all the way down. There's our swiper. Swiper goes to the back. That's just a tack for now. And then this guy comes out. This goes over here. And now we'll make all these nice. That was a little gnarly, so we're gonna fix that one up. And there's our 10 turn. Now, what's going to happen here is, when we mount the face, this is going to go in here, right? And because, like I said, because the shaft is so short, it's actually a thin panel mount component. The potentiometer itself is actually going to get mounted to the face panel. Go boop after we put it in. So that's it. I've done so many of these, I need to check it and know it's right. And after all that, so now what we're going to do is temporarily, I'm going to tie that thing off while I do some other modifications. Because I don't want that flopping around getting DD-wop, J-whoppered. So we're just going to tie this guy off just temporarily. Anything that'll hold it. Keep it from bouncing around. Oh, yeah. There we go. I'll keep that from jumping around so bad. So there's our clarifier. There are a couple of switches we're gonna repurpose on the front. This radio already has a big bank of channels on it. So on the to-do list, we still got to touch up some solder over here. We got to touch up a lot of solder over here now that I've been looking at it. We're waiting for some stuff in the body shop to dry, and this thing's gonna start looking a lot different. And I think next, I think tomorrow we're gonna build a Super Duty board. Keep an eye out, guys. Thanks. All right. A little bit of a different face on it now. That's just a T. All right, I'm gonna show you guys the face. So that's the face that's going on it. That's the face it was on it. Bye bye. This is what he's getting. That's what's going on, this bad dude. We put the window in it. Now, audio, 1, 2. Moose, what am I keying and swinging with that? Audio. All my TV's on. They're talking about sex offenders. That's nice for my video.
No doubt. Right now you're hitting me with on a dead carrier. You're hitting me about 12. When you speak up, you're hitting me about 22, maybe 25.
Yeah, that's swing. I haven't even got the variable. I got the dead key set at 10 right now. Dude, it's just banging. It's well over 100 on that meter. And hold on, let me. Now I'm on my 1,000-watt scale. My 1,000-watt scale says these old meters are pretty accurate. 125, 150. That's a waveform too, my friend. That board just sits there and runs and runs and runs. Don't have no issues. I like it. All right, but the audio's clean. It's all in line. We can let it sit here and bake for a while now. Yeah. I'm gonna let it sit here and bake. I still got to run the power cable for the Super Duty board out the back and wire up. He's gonna have it on this one where right now when you key up, it's got this light that comes on that used to say on air, but now when you flip the Super Duty board on, that light's gonna come on and it's labeled SD now, and the switch on the front of the panel is labeled SD, so he can turn his board off and on.
Right, go ahead, but cool.
All right, dude. I just wanted to run a radio check, see what it was doing. I think it's a radio. It's gonna be a freaking pretty ass radio when it's done. All right, brother man. I'll be back in short.